So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Roma Theory. It's been a while since the last live watch along. Today we're back because we're playing our second friendly game of this Portugal pre-season, half-season tour against the Portuguese team, which is currently 5th in the Portuguese league called CASA PIA. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we lost our first friendly game 3-0. And, you know, we went from yesterday's World Cup final to today's Roma against CASA PIA friendly game. I see no difference. But this is dedication, you know. You are a true fan. You know, just give yourself a pat on the back if you're going to follow tonight. Because this is what true fans are like. Yes, it's a friendly game. Yes, we stay and we stick with the team. It's as simple as that. So yeah, the match is about to start. We're playing against CASA PIA. CASA PIA, let's talk about them a bit, and then let's focus on the lineup, because CASA PIA is currently 5th. Now, I actually think being 5th in the Portuguese league is actually quite good, seeing the fact that the first 4 places belong always to the same 4 teams. Maybe in different orders, but you know, it's Porto, Benfica, Sporting Lisbon, and Sparta Braga. So I think being 5th in the Portuguese league is definitely an achievement. You know, Porto, Sporting, Benfica, and Braga are definitely better than CASA PIA, but they show that they can kind of live with these teams. They can compete with these teams. So it's going to be tough for us. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose today. CASA PIA, something important to mention about CASA PIA is that even during the World Cup break, they didn't stop. Yes, the league stopped, but they played the Portuguese Cup whilst the World Cup was on, which is actually quite significant, because it means that their form is going. It means that their form is definitely better than ours, and we just come from a 3-0 defeat in a friendly game against Cadiz, a team which from September to now in the league has only scored 9 goals. That means that we conceded 1/3 of the goals they scored in the entire league so far in one single game. There's a lot of improvement to make. And this is a friendly game, but this is where we have to stand up. And this, as I mentioned in another live stream, is the start, even though it's a friendly game, it's the start of a period of time where we have to just launch ourselves away from this black hole which has captured us. Because our last performances, friendly game-wise, Japan tour-wise, league-wise, haven't been amazing. And yeah, Derby lost and all of that. It's definitely gonna be a tough one. It's a friendly game. It's all about, you know, getting those rhythm backs in the leg at the end of the day. It's not about winning them, but obviously winning them prepares you better, let's say. And also winning them can avoid, these players will avoid a Mourinho rant if they win, because apparently after the Cadiz game, even though it was a friendly game, Mourinho got actually quite mad at the team because of the attitude they showed. So I definitely expect a reaction. I definitely expect us to play normal football, boring football, but at the same time, we're back in the stadium which had us this summer. We're back in the same town which had it this summer, so let's see what happens against CASA PIA tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, you know the role of these live watch-alongs. If you're new here, all you need to do to get started is smash the like button in this live stream. If everyone right now can take 2 seconds to smash that like button down below, it supports me so much. It's free of cost. Take 2 seconds. And yeah, if you're here, you're a true fan, because not everyone follows their teams in friendly games. So yeah, and also let me know your predictions, your final score predictions. I know it's nothing amazing, but yeah, let me know your final score predictions of our second friendly game out of 3 in Portugal. There will be the last friendly game, the 22nd, which I believe is Thursday, and it's actually an early kickoff. It's at 4 p.m. Italian time. It's at 3 p.m. Portuguese time, so it's gonna be an early one. But yeah, smash the like button and let me know your final score predictions of today's game in the chat. CASA PIA will win. No. Confidence is important. I'm going to say us bouncing back. And even though it's a friendly game, I think it's important for us to win this game. I don't care how much this match ends, but I don't know. I think it's very important, again, even though it's a friendly game, to win this game. I want us to win this game. Not that I care if we don't win, but you see what I mean? We've been living a tough moment. You see what I mean? We've been living a tough moment. So a win is a win. Helps with the attitude of the players, even if it's a useless game like this one. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a win. But yeah, let's examine the lineup because it's actually an interesting one. We've got a few changes. Big one being Korsdorp not starting. And the other big one being Tammy not starting. So yeah, the lineup is very, very simple. You can see it on the screen. It's a 3-4-2-1. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't like us playing with 3 defenders at the back. I hope this stops. I think one of the reasons why our tactics are shite is because we play with 3 defenders. I don't know. I hope it changes. But the most important thing out of this lineup, let's go through it. We've got Svilor in goal. Very curious. I think this is the first live watch along with Svilor in goal. Hopefully not too many bad words come out. But yeah, Svilor, I've said it already, is a useless goalkeeper. He, especially in the few chances he had, he's been useless. He hasn't saved one single thing. He bottles it every time. It's gonna be fun. Prepare some laughs. So yes, Villar in goal, Ibanez, Muning and Mancini. The trio is back in defense. Chilik, Bove, Cristante and Zalewski. This is the second friendly game which Bove is starting. That suggests to me that his move to Lecce could be frozen and Mourinho actually hopes Bove to stay and be a big part. Zalewski on the other side. So yeah, we've got Zalewski and Chilik. Korsdorp out. Is that significant? I'm not sure. I mean, he started the other one. We've got Chilik back starting. However, Chilik and Zalewski are starting as 2 fullbacks. And then we have Pellegrini and Nico, which I think need a massive performance. I want to see more from our captain. And then El Shaarawy up front is definitely the big one. I think I think Mourinho is trying to find as many different options as possible in a hypothetical case where Tammy just doesn't bounce back. And Tammy not starting today is significant because if you want Tammy to bounce back, then you'd probably start him today. No Tammy starting, no Belotti starting. The third option is Shomurodov. Shomurodov hasn't surprised. If all of these or 3 strikers don't play well, then the other kind of, let's call it plan is playing Dybala as a false 9. Dybala obviously just won the World Cup, so today we're playing with El Shaarawy false 9. I never thought I was going to see this in my life, but it definitely suggests that in these friendly games, it's about finding new ways. And if Tammy, Belotti, Shomurodov all don't turn up to games in the second half of the season, Mourinho has to play with El Shaarawy up front. It's definitely Dybala, but you know, Dybala is not available. Right, the match is about to start. Will you stream the game or only commentary? Only commentary, live watch along, mate. Yeah, I can't stream it. Copyright. We've got some nice predictions in the chat. 4-1 CASA PIA, 8-6 CASA PIA, 5-1 CASA PIA. Yeah. Right, the match is starting. You know what? I missed these live watch alongs. I really did. Right, match has started. I miss these live watch-alongs. I feel like they're part of me now. It makes me a complete human being. So yeah, it's been a while. The last live watch-along was against Sassuolo, where Italy actually scored a nice goal, but then we bottled it. So yeah, I've missed them. And now that the World Cup is over, they are going to be back very, very soon. I mean, our first game back is the 4th of January, but it's at home, so I'm going to be at the stadium against Bologna. And then we have... and then what do we have? We'll look at the calendar in a second. Right, CASA PIA pressing eye here. Boe might be included in the deal with Sassuolo for Fratesi. Yeah, I've read that too. One of the things which I'm reading is that Thiago Pinto is trying to book Fratesi for June. I am starting to feel as if Fratesi is going to be a big objective this summer. But yeah, right. You know what? I actually think the graphic got it wrong. And I think Nico's going to play as a false nine. I think he's way more of a false nine than El Shaarawy for me. I don't know. I just have that feeling. Ibanez. I just have that little feeling. I think the graphic got it wrong. I can't change that graphic though, because I didn't make that up. So I'm not in a position to change the graphic on the screen. But I think they got it wrong. I mean, El Shaarawy could play as a false nine. I'm not saying he can't, but I see Nico playing as a false nine way more than... Ooh, Zalewski. Good from Bove here. Ooh, good move from El Shaarawy, but CASA PIA. Ooh, good interception from Bove there. Nico goes. El Shaarawy wide. Ooh, that was good. I like that aggression from Bove. That's what I want to see more of every single midfielder in this team. But I think, you see, another thing is, how much time will it take, one, for Mourinho to change the three defenders at the back? And second of all, because I think I just don't see us playing well with three defenders at the back, and it's been like that for a long while. So yeah. Where can I watch the game? I'm watching this on DAZN. We have a delusional fan threatening me that I'm not reading messages. Why do you clickbait and say Mourinho said no, like he said it himself? It's misleading. Because that was the news of the day. Mourinho that day said no, and to a double job combining Portugal and Roma. So if you don't read the news, man, it's not my fault. Zalewski tries to cross it. Bove heads it. Liking Bove's personality in these first 5 minutes. Nico turns around. It's his classic little move. That's not a foul though. Barrow. But, I mean, we can't not speak about the World Cup. We've touched on this. And, we've touched on this in yesterday's stream. Oh, good from Nico there. Nico, it's a chance. Nico, let's see what he can... Oh my God, pass the ball. What is... I mean, yesterday's game, in my opinion... I mean, to beat the quality of yesterday's game is something which... It's going to be so hard to beat. When will we ever see a game under that quality? And the big player out of that game, I know Messi won it, and I've said that yesterday, it's Mbappe. I think just after that single game, Mbappe's worth like 300 million euros. He's just so decisive. Barrow goes, shoots. Hans Villar leaves it out. We don't have a reliable defensive midfielder. That's the reason for the 3 centre back. Yeah, I mean, and that's another reason why I think the transfer market should act on that. But I think 3 at the back limits so much tactics. So much tactics. Why are you avoiding my questions? I'm avoiding your questions because you're just making things up. And to end it on a positive note, you're gone. See you. Bove, Ibanez, Pellegrini. Just how decisive was Mbappe in yesterday's game? That's the thing. How decisive? 3 hat-trick at 23 years old in a World Cup final. That is something insane. Cristante, it's too long for Zalewski though. Right. Messi didn't deserve to win it, but FIFA gave him the title. Yeah, I mean, I do think Argentina deserved yesterday's game. Overall, I don't think Argentina deserved the tournament. I just don't like how Argentina behaved in this tournament, and not that that has any influence in who wins the World Cup if they deserve to win. But I don't think you act like that. They showed everyone how childish they acted since the first game. Not like they did it against the Netherlands because the Netherlands triggered them. Pellegrini in the box, and it is 1-0 to Roma with it's offside. Ibanez scores, but it's offside. So you see, I think you don't behave like that. You don't. Starting with that goalkeeper, which is less professional than the 3-year-old. You don't dance when someone misses a penalty. Second of all, what did he do with that trophy? Shoving it in front of his penis. What the hell was that? I mean, it's so incoherent. And then Romero, Paredes, and Otamendi looked like 3 criminals coming out of just I don't know where for the entire tournament. When Paredes kicked that ball into the Netherlands bench, and Van Dijk then booted him away. I really don't get it. It's the behavior which. Right, that was a goal. It was offside though. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, and also another thing about Argentina, and this has nothing to do with Argentina themselves, but it has to do with organization of the World Cup. It's that image of Messi lifting the World Cup with, the typical dress. I respect every single culture in the world, but again, that's just utterly, simply all about money. I bet you just to wear that while lifting the trophy, Messi earned around 20 million euros. And it ruined the image. It ruined a memory, and I it's been a controversial World Cup. Not that I'm gonna spend time speaking about all of the things that you know that this that the controversy of this World Cup, because we're not here to do so. That's politics, if we can call it. So yeah, Argentina won. Fair play to them. But what a final it was yesterday. It was something insane. It was yeah, something out of this world, we can call it. Because I think, again, we're never gonna see a match, especially at a stage like the World Cup, where yeah. Right, Barrow goes. CASA PIA in the box here. Good from Mancini. Zalewski goes. Zalewski not that Roma players did give a massive, decisive impact to the World Cup teams. We have the only one who could be argued gave an impact to World Cup teams was Dybala with that penalty. But other than that, Viña got out of the group stages and barely played. Zalewski got out against Argentina and barely played. Who else? Rui Patricio never played. And then, Dybala never played too. He just got subbed in 20 minutes against what's it called? Croatia, and then got subbed in to score the penalty and scored, which is important. You have to score the penalties in such a massive game, but yeah. Bove. CASA PIA goal here. So yeah. Right, I'm gonna just clear something because it feels like people are calling me a clickbaiter. I am a 17-year-old who is not a journalist. What I do is get sources from El Shaarawy in the meantime. El Shaarawy! Oh my days, that we have to score that. What I do in this channel is not come up with news. What I do is read and translate what Roma sources and what Roma journalists have to say and translate it in English for people who do not speak Italian. If you think I come up with the news you read, then you're only wrong, because I'm still at school. So everyone who thinks I clickbaited Mourinho saying no to Portugal, read that. Let me get the angle right. Read that. Read that, put it on Google Translate, and see what it means. So other than criticizing me, criticize them. Because all you read and all you listen on this channel is not me creating titles. It's me translating what Roma sources say. So, to end it there, when I went live saying Ronaldo to Roma. The chance of Ronaldo to Roma. I didn't go live just because I dreamt about Ronaldo going to Roma. So, again, not that I care. If you want to call me a clickbaiter, call me a clickbaiter. Right, let's focus on the game. Dybala's World Cup was perfect for Roma. Training, no injuries, not too much play, so he's fresh. Won and scored a penalty. Comes back to Roma, spirit high, ready to go. I totally agree. And the fact that Argentina won that, Pellegrini on the floor, ref doesn't blow anything. The reason why I think it's great is because Argentina won that. If Dybala would have lost that World Cup, he would have come in Rome very demoralized. So yeah, it's good that he won it. It's good that he hasn't played much. It's good that he's been training and therefore keeping fresh. So I totally agree with that. Right, we're definitely playing better than against Cadiz. Ain't gonna lie, we have the best chances. We just, again, what does the problem lay on these days? It's scoring goals. So right, if you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure to smash that like button in this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because it supports me a lot. Ooh, what a ball! Ooh, good defending there, but what a ball from, I think it's Zalewski or Bove. Bove's, if it was, oh, great pressing from Pellegrini. El Shaarawy has to score. Oh my, how do you miss that? For God's sake, how do you bloody miss that? We have terrible scoring. We can't bury chances. Oh my lord, how do you miss that? That's worse than Tammy Abraham's miss against Verona. Right, I like the pressing though. Nico gets it back. Nico shoots and the goalkeeper saves it. The intensity is increasing. Even though it's a friendly game, Roma want to win this. They want to win this. Right, it's a foul for us. Right, it's Villar. I think it's already a massive achievement if Villar doesn't concede today. Also, I wanted to talk about this thing, which again is controversial, about Roma. Trippi. We all know about Trippi, right? That the lad which, in fact, scored in this stadium this summer in the preseason, which got quite a few call-ups from Mourinho this season. Trippi has been sold permanently to a Slovenian club. I don't know why we keep on doing this. This has to stop. We have to stop selling young players on permanent moves. I think he could have. Oh, Pellegrini, thank God he's bad. That's a massive mistake. He can't make those. Trippi got sold permanently to Mura, which is a Slovenian club. And I'm sick of us selling young players permanently just because they don't surprise the manager in training sessions. I don't think that's how it works, unfortunately. So again, good fast play there. That was a good idea from El Shaarawy. So yeah, this has to stop. I mean, obviously we can't keep every single academy player, but we can also sell every single academy player. And yeah, I'm kind of gutted because I actually think it was good. Right, Cristante gets it back. I love the pressing in these first 20 minutes. I love it. I mean, we are playing against a Portuguese team. But yeah, in a friendly game, but still. Right, not Moura. CASA PIA gets it back. Good protection from Smalling. Svilar gets it. Smalling. Wide to Mancini. Goes long. Bad chance. Barrow. Smalling back to Svilar. If anything, I think we should improve at least on the shots. It's not like we're not creating chances, but the sheer amount of terrible shots has been too much. We create so many chances. We create far too many chances for the amount of goals we miss. And the ratio of that is makes no sense. Cristante, good pass. Bove, good pass. Pellegrini, we're changing side well here. Pellegrini. Wide to Zalewski. Good from Zalewski. There goes in. Ooh, what a chance. Nico doesn't put his foot. Right, Chalik gets it back. It's almost Christmas. It's almost Christmas. Can you believe it? This first half of the season has flown by. And I'm not just saying this on a football level. I mean on a human level as well. Can you believe? If there are any other teenagers here which can relate to me, can you believe? 4 months of school have already gone by. That is something insane. Oh, Cristante good there. I can't believe it. It's flying by. The World Cup made November and December fly by so fast. November and December were non-existent this season. Just the amount of games we watched and that. It's been a long... I mean, I missed the World Cup already. I'm glad club football is back, but at the same time, the quality of the World Cup football is over. The next time there will be a World Cup will be in 4 years. I'll be 21 years old. Oh, good there from Ashrawi. Come on. It's two against two. Surely this is a goal. It's Nico. Oh, it's offside. He would have scored this. He would have scored it. It's offside again. We have to be careful here. Nico's sweating as mad. Nico looks like he just entered the Death Valley. Look at that. Can I watch this from Sweden? I've no idea, man. I'm watching this from Italy and I'm watching this on DAZN. I'm not sure if it's the same in Sweden, but yeah. Again, good protection from Smalling. Leaves it for Svilar. Bove. And I want, oh yeah, read that. We're strapped for cash though. I don't think we have a choice. Yeah, but I mean, not that it's massive amounts of cash either way. Like, we probably got like max 1 million out of the Trippier deal. So, I don't know. I think obviously we can't keep every single academy player. It's impossible because of cash and stuff. But we can't sell every single academy player which has prospects. You know, he was the captain of the academy team. So, until he got promoted to the first squad. Good from Pellegrini there. That's what I want to see in this second half of the season from Pellegrini. Apart, not counting the final, best this is a good question. Let me know, everyone, let me know in the chat. Best World Cup game, not counting the final. Of this tournament, obviously not in the history of this Qatar 2022. What was the best game, not counting the final, obviously? I'm either gonna go Serbia Cameroon or probably Argentina Netherlands. Yeah, it's definitely one of the two. Cristante, good fast pass there. Cristante, oh my, I just saw Cristante doing a fast vertical pass. When do you ever see that again? Zalewski in. Ooh. But yeah, World Cup. What's the ref doing? Oh, is it a cooling break? No, don't think so. World Cup. Oh no, Pellegrini has a problem. It's nothing major. He's back on the pitch. I'm buzzing for the next World Cup though. I mean, it's in 4 years. Chill down, Simon. But ooh, Mancini with a massive interception. He looked like prime Puyol there. But yeah, I'm excited for the next one. I like when World Cups are combinations of countries. USA, Mexico, Canada is gonna be fun. The only problem with that is the time. Oh, days. The time. Just think about the NBA. NBA in Italy is like... To watch an NBA game, in Italy, you have to stay up at like 3 a.m. Oh no, that's terrible. Time zones are going to be way slotted there. I mean, it does depend on the state, because obviously if it's in Eastern Coast, then it's easier. Western Coast is going to be impossible. Like if a match is in LA or like, I don't know, what's in the West Coast, San Francisco, yeah. If games are over there, then yeah, time zones are going to be bad here in Italy. New York, Philadelphia, that wouldn't be too bad. Morocco, Spain. Morocco, Spain for Diego Cruz. Argentina, Netherlands for Francesco Pitot. It's been fun. Right, 15 minutes to go to half time. So yeah. What do we think? Who's gonna get so? I mean, there are definitely gonna be so many substitutions. Jose confirmed this in the interview before leaving. Actually, he said there are going to be a lot of rotations in every single of these 3 friendly games. I expect Tammy to come in because El Shaarawy has been woeful. I expect Pellegrini. Pellegrini's injured. Pellegrini's out because he's injured. Oh my God. He is so fragile, ladies and gentlemen. Pellegrini is having serious physical problems this season. Matic in and Pellegrini out. We can't get injuries even in friendly games. Right, Pellegrini's Christmas will start early then. Matic in. What does that mean though? How will that work? Well, yeah, maybe Bove advances in up front and Cristante and Matic together. Well, I'm actually liking the intensity of this game. I was definitely not expecting us to play such high intensity. But, I mean, it's fair to say that Jose got actually mad after the Cadiz friendly game because of the attitude, because of just bad vibes in that game. And I don't blame him. 3 goals against Cadiz, even if it's a friendly game. Friendly game or not friendly game, 3 goals against the last team, no, second to last team in the Spanish league is ridiculous. Ooh, good play here from CASA PIA. Barrow shoots. Interesting shot. Maybe there's a deflection. No. I don't think so. Ooh. Right, Dazon stopped. You see, Dazon stopped. This is why Dazon is a scam. This is why no one, for any reason, should ever get Dazon. 20 euro, 20 bucks each month for this. Let me put the... Look at that. They're showing that notification from DAZN saying, oh, sorry, we encountered a problem. Shut up. Stick that problem up your ass. I paid 20 bucks for this. That is not fair. Let me put that on YouTube because that is ridiculous. If there's one advice I can give you in life, never spend money for DAZN. For whatever reason, just if you're thinking about spending 20 bucks each month for DAZN, you're just following the wrong path in life. It's the worst scam ever existent in this. What do I need to put? Roma. It is something else. Is it streaming on the Roma channel, the YouTube channel? Where is it? I can't see it. Can't find it. I can't. But did it stop there too? Because I can't find it. Can someone please send me the link? Can someone please send me the link? Right, let's try. 1-0 for Roma apparently. El Shaarawy. Just you know what? My days. Fucking hell. Right, it's back. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you fool. You fucking fool. Smash this glass bottle on you. The ad now. Samsung ad. Right, Roma up 1-0. I missed the goal. I think they did this on purpose, these clowns. Bloody buckets. What was it a nice goal? Nico. Ooh, we go again. It's offside again. These offsides. Was it a nice goal? We're not deep enough or created enough to miss Bele. Was it a good goal at least? Was it a good goal? Was it a classic El Shaarawy goal? That knuckle ball? Right, thank you for the link. I'll use that in case it stops again. It's back now. They did it on purpose. They just switched it off for the goal. Bove. That's a foul on Bove. I'm liking Bove. I think if Bove plays like this, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts in the time waiting for Genie. So like the first few weeks when the Serie is back, I would not be surprised if he starts waiting for Genie. Genie is loading. Can you not watch the broadcast? I can probably watch that back. You're right, but I don't want to touch anything. These DAZN operators are weird. You touch something and it feels like it explodes. Right, Nico. Bove back to Matic. Nice Matic long pass into Steph. Zalewski, El Shaarawy. Foul on Matic. Is anyone planning some good Christmas holidays? What are your Christmas traditions? You know, like how every like country, but to be honest, even more, every household has a tradition when it comes to Christmas. That's just the good part of Christmas for me. Just these little traditions. Bove protects the ball well. It's not a good sign for Tammy though that El Shaarawy scored. It really isn't. Especially if he gets subbed in and doesn't score, then it's not a good sign. But to be honest with you, El Shaarawy as a first striker, I don't know. Right, it's a corner kick for us. 5 minutes to go till halftime. You know, apparently, something which I read, which has shocked me, is that apparently they're going to adopt the same rule from the World Cup when it comes to added time back in the leagues when they restart. That was the worst decision ever. You cannot play like what, half an hour extra it is, because if you give 10 minutes in the first half, 12 minutes in the second half, it's 20 minutes. I think it should just stop. Time should stop, and that's the rule. Because trust me, matches don't last 90 minutes. They last like 70 minutes. Especially in leagues like the Serie, where every time someone's fouled, someone collapses on the floor and stays there for 2 minutes. There is no chance, no part of me which believes a Serie team plays a match for full 90 minutes. It's like, it doesn't work like that. Eating everything. Zalewski fouls. Well, my house, you see, Christmas Eve in my house is fish, and Christmas Day is meat. And obviously Christmas Day in Italy, in many households, in fact, if anyone is Italian here, you can probably agree here, Christmas Day, the first thing you eat is tortellini and broth. It's the best thing ever. That big saucepan of broth made from grandma, and then you dip the tortellini in. Oh, it's just paradise. Paradise. It's the best thing. Best Italian food for me. And then, because normally we go, my family goes, the Christmas lunch is at my grandmother's house, and she cooks as mad. Just a typical Italian grandma who spends her entire Christmas morning cooking. And then you've got my grandpa who's kind of deaf and so doesn't hear and so gets mad at her when she shouts. And then you've got her moving this entire massive pot of broth from the kitchen to the dining area. It's just things like that which are insane. Right, it's offside from them. Zalewski. Will we score? I want Tammy to score. I saw an edit on TikTok today which literally made me tear up. It made me tear up. It just showed. Oh, we've got a chance. Nico! What a save. What a save from the goalkeeper that was. How on earth did he save that? I tell you, I'm liking that long ball from Cristante. How did he save that? That's a massive save from their goalkeeper. Corner kick for us. Are you sad for Ronaldo? We're gonna actually speak about Ronaldo. You know what? Especially in these friendly games, you know what? I like debating big topics. Not necessarily related with football. So we'll open up a massive debate about Ronaldo in the second half. We'll speak about Ronaldo and all of that. In fact, let's do it at halftime, because there's nothing to talk about. I even missed a goal. Not that I can comment on that. Svilor. But yeah, I mean, ending the Italian Christmas traditions, the discussion. My household, the tradition is fish on Christmas Eve and meat on Christmas Day with tortellini. And yeah, after tortellini, you eat just various different types of meat. Then you have crisps. Not crisps. Not crisps. Potatoes. Roasted potatoes. Why did I call them crisps? I genuinely don't know. Crisps. Roasted potatoes again. With like one liter of oil in the saucepan made by grandma. And then as dessert, in Italy you have panettone. Pandoro. Which is like, panettone is like, it's like a, what do you want to call it? Not a cake. It's like a fluffy cake with, what a ball from El Shaarawy that was, with like, I'm not sure if you call it like that in English, but candits, so like caramelized orange, caramelized fruit inside. And then you have torrone, which is like hard chocolate which breaks your teeth every time you bite it. Let's see the translation. I actually don't know. Torrone is nougat in English. Nougat. It's like hard chocolate with like nuts inside. And when you bite it, it literally, it's like a jawbreaker. You bite it and you're like, so yeah. Right, first half has gone. 1-0 to us. Goal from El Shaarawy apparently, but I missed it. Because of DAZN. Because of bloody DAZN. And then And yeah, normally in St. Stephen's, which is Boxing Day, you don't eat anything. You just, kind of detox what you ate in the last few days. But it's like that. It works like that. You just eat as much as you can in the 2 days. I mean, yeah, so speaking about Ronaldo, because, I think Ronaldo's at the center of everything right now. Terrible year for Ronaldo. Man U and Portugal don't care for, support, protect Ronaldo the way Barca are protecting Messi, and it's a shame. Ronaldo deserves better. I have high hopes for his next year. I'm going to say quickly, not quickly, let's spend a lot of time, not a lot, but a bit of time on it. I'm going to just say open up the debate about Ronaldo. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please make sure to smash the like button. If everyone in the stream right now takes 2 seconds to smash that like button, it would support me a lot. So please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and it will support me a lot. And if you want a chance of winning 2 tickets for the Roma against Salzburg game, all you need to do is follow the instructions by clicking on the link, which is in the live chat over there. So yeah, smash that like button. Ronaldo. I agree. Ronaldo's been disrespected. Ronaldo has been, we could also say, humiliated by Man United, by Portugal, by Fernando Santos more than Portugal. And I never expected this because, one of the big images of Ronaldo next to Fernando Santos was when he got injured in the Euro 2016 final against France and was, giving directions with Fernando Santos. But Ronaldo has been submerged by hate lately. And, where do we start? I think the disrespect has been on extreme levels. I think the amount of disrespect in a way that people can think Ronaldo is not living his best of moments, and to be honest with you, that's true. He's lost a child. He said by him, he has gone through depression lately. It's not his best of years. But who are you? And in this case, I'm speaking on the behalf of Ten Hag. I'm speaking on the behalf of Fernando Santos. Who are they to go to Ronaldo and go, right, today you're sitting on the bench. Today, I think, and, I'm not going to sit you on the bench for just one game. I'm going to leave you on the bench for 5 consecutive games. And Ronaldo's not that type of person. Ronaldo wants to play, Ronaldo wants to win, Ronaldo wants to prove everyone wrong. And it's been sad because it is his last World Cup. There are some rumours saying he could make it to the, when is it, 2026? Realistically speaking, no, he won't. He will not play a World Cup at 41 years old. And even if he does, at 41 years old, I don't think Ronaldo will deserve to start in the Portuguese national team. I think this has, these last few years, this year, next year, is, are gonna be the years where we will see Ronaldo starting games. I don't think, even if he was to hypothetically make it to the 2026 World Cup, he's not gonna play. And to be honest with you, if he doesn't play the 2026 World Cup, you can't hate on the Portuguese manager. You can hate on Fernando Santos now, but you can't hate on the Portuguese manager which doesn't start Ronaldo when he's 41 years old, when you've got the likes of Rafa Leao, Gonzalo Ramos, and all of that. Leave space for young people. But this World Cup, the situation was different. Ronaldo had to play. It was his last real dance at the World Cup. And that image of Ronaldo walking down the tunnel crying was one of the most damaging images, especially for Ronaldo fans out there. So it's been a tough few years for Ronaldo. We can't hide this. But I just hope in a million years Ronaldo doesn't go to Al Nassr. I really hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't because, one, I think it's not a Ronaldo move. Ronaldo's got illimited amount of money. Why would he go and play for money in a league where no one sees him, where he's not at the center of the world anymore, when he could go in clubs where he can feel as the protagonist even more? He can't go there. He can't go there. Another reason, this is something coming from me, why I think he shouldn't go there, is because, you know, how many idols, how many people, how many little kids who look up to Ronaldo, want to become football players. If he goes to Al Nassr, what he's hypothetically saying to all of these admirers is, I'm choosing money over a potential dream of winning one last Champions League. And he shouldn't go to Al Nassr. He really shouldn't. I would rather Ronaldo retires than goes to Al Nassr. I think if he retires now, he retires as a good person. If he retires after his experience at Al Nassr, I don't know. I just don't want to see it happen. I really don't want to see it happen. And there are some rumors saying that he could actually retire right now. And it's something which Patrice Evra has said, which it wouldn't surprise him if Ronaldo retires after this World Cup when he's being submerged by hate. And sometimes, you know, at the end of the day, it's hate which poses the end of a chapter. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ronaldo retires to kind of end it there. You've hated on me for the last 2 seasons. I'm done. I'm going to retire. So I'd rather he does that than plays for Al Nassr. But I think what Ronaldo needs right now is a team where he doesn't need a prestigious team. Because again, if he goes to Real Madrid, right, which I don't think he will, when will he ever play? And and if he goes to a club like Real Madrid, then I don't think he should be surprised if he doesn't play, because Vinicius is way younger than him, Benzema up front, and Rodrigo. Real Madrid is thinking about the future. What Ronaldo needs right now is not a team which you look at it and you're like, immediate Champions League success. Because in teams which mean immediate Champions League success, Ronaldo's never going to be a big part of it. Ronaldo's not going to be the starting players of these teams. What Ronaldo needs now is a last chapter, in my opinion, is a team which is a mediocre side, but where Ronaldo, and again, I'm not saying this because this prototype team is Roma, but there are so many other clubs, not just Roma. I think he needs a club where he feels at the center of everything. Ronaldo lately has not been at the center of everything. Ronaldo lately has been a player which has been cut out of projects, and the reason why he went live with Piers Morgan and blasted Ten Hag was because he wanted that attention back around him. Ronaldo's an attention seeker. Ronaldo loves attention. And I think he needs a club where he's felt as at the center of everything, where he can lift the club on the top again. And that means clubs like in the Premier League, if he really wants to stay in the Premier League, clubs like, clubs like Tottenham, clubs like Newcastle, or in the Serie A clubs like Roma, clubs like Juventus, arguably, clubs like these kind of clubs like Dortmund. Dortmund is a good example of that. Clubs like Borussia Dortmund, which have ambitions, but don't really win much. So that's, I think, the last step of Ronaldo. But speaking about Ronaldo and Messi, because at the end of the day, I think yesterday's game was a mass. Seeing how Mbappe played in that game, seeing how Haaland has been playing up to now in the Premier League. I think yesterday's game with Messi lifting that World Cup, I think it was one of the last times that question Messi or Ronaldo was going to be asked. And we're at the start of a new generation. In a few years, we'll be asking everyone, Mbappe or Haaland? Mbappe or Pedri? Pedri or Gavi? We're going to ask these kind of questions. I think the question Messi or Ronaldo is about to terminate. If you ask me, as a Ronaldo fan, do you think Messi winning the World Cup poses an end to this debate? No, it doesn't. But why doesn't it pose an end to this debate? It doesn't, because the two players are uncomparable. The two players are like comparing Verstappen and Hamilton. It all depends on the cores there. I think Ronaldo and Messi in the first place could never be comparable, because I think Messi is the definition of talent. Messi's class, Messi's precision, Messi's accuracy. Messi is just, talent. Ronaldo is an athlete. Ronaldo cares about his physique more than Messi. Ronaldo cares about mentality more than Messi. And in fact, I think when it comes to mentality, I mean, it's uncomparable. Really, like mentality-wise, we will never see an athlete better than Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's a fact. I mean, you can love Ronaldo, you can hate Ronaldo. Mentality-wise, you cannot see. You just will not see someone better than Ronaldo. I think when it comes to talent-wise, I think it is very likely that we will see someone better than Ronaldo, and that name is Mbappe. Mbappe needs to focus on himself a lot. It's going to be tough, but I think it is possible to see someone better than Ronaldo. And, people go, well, is it possible to see someone better than Messi? Then it's the perspective. Oh, look, they're showing the goal again. Let me quickly see this. That's a classic El Shaarawy goal. People say, well, can someone be better than Messi? And again, you can love Messi, you can hate Messi, you can love Ronaldo, you can hate Ronaldo. These two have written the history of football in the past 20 years. These two have written the books of football in the last 20 years. And the two aren't comparable. You see, when people go, you can't compare Messi and Ronaldo, I think it's so wrong. It's very wrong. When people go, oh well, yeah, I prefer Messi to Ronaldo, but you see, the two aren't comparable. That's where I think people get it wrong. Because Ronaldo and Messi are not comparable. You cannot compare the two. So that's the reason why I think the two are uncomparable, and it's gonna be hard to find a rivalry like Messi. And also, another reason why I think why I like Ronaldo better than Messi, because again, I think it's wrong to say I think Ronaldo is better than Messi. The reason why I like Ronaldo more than Messi, is because I think it's because Ronaldo made me in love with this game. I think Ronaldo scored goals and so did Messi, but Ronaldo scored goals which I think no one will ever recreate. So Ronaldo also played in circumstances which were potentially more challenging than Messi. Messi won Champions Leagues with Xavi and Iniesta behind him. So I like Ronaldo more. I like the way Ronaldo views football more than more than Messi. But again, the two are incomparable, I think. The conclusion to the debate, Messi or Ronaldo, is Messi and Ronaldo. The two have written the history of the game in these past 20 years. Maybe not 20, yeah, 20 years. So I think it's wrong for someone to go, one is better than the other. Because one of the reasons why football has been great lately is because of the rivalry between the two. And that's I'm gonna end it on that note, because I think, we are coming to the end of a generation. As things stand, who can compete with Mbappe? Only Haaland for me. I think as things stand, Mbappe is uncomparable to Haaland. I discussed this yesterday. I think Mbappe right now, I think Mbappe is the best player in the world. People say Messi because Messi won the World Cup. And I can agree with that. But, decisiveness-wise, as who's the best player in the world as things stand, it's Mbappe. And, I've heard people go, well, Mbappe scored 2 penalty goals in the final. Messi scored 4 penalty goals out of 7 in the World Cup. I think right now Messi won the World Cup, but Mbappe is the best player in the world. Who will he share that stage with? That's the big question. Because I think, yes, it's Haaland, but as things stand, I think Mbappe is uncomparable to Haaland. I mean, not uncomparable. You can compare the two. They're two very different players. But I think Mbappe is more decisive than Haaland, for sure. And also, the fact that he played 2 World Cup games means that he's now used to playing in big sets. Haaland hasn't been playing in massive stages lately, so who knows? But I mean, this debate will go on forever, and ever and ever, and ever and ever and ever. It's gonna be the most common debate of the future of football. Right, the second half is starting. I think Kumbula got subbed in. The only substitution is Kumbula. I want to see Tammy Abraham. The answer to Messi or Ronaldo is Shomurodov. Mbappe's the new goal. The Spanish Federation tried to get Ronaldo to play for their national team back in 2011, but he couldn't turn his back on Portugal. He had accepted the offer. He would have literally been a world champion. Right. Second half has started. 1-0 to us. El Sharawi on the score sheet. Let's see who got subbed in. Yeah, it's just Kumbula, isn't it? Who's going to win Ballon d'Or 2023? Unfortunately, it's going to be Messi, even though I'm tired of giving Ballon d'Ors to the same players. I think Champions League winner will be very decisive. But obviously, Mbappe won't win it. Mbappe won't win it because if PSG win the Champions League, Messi's going to win it. So Mbappe won't win it. Anyone who could potentially steal it from Messi right now would probably be... Yeah, no, Messi won it. Messi will win it. They're gonna make Messi win it. I think Messi wins the Ballon d'Or and then... Nah, I don't know. Messi's gonna win it though. And to be honest with you, if he does win it, it's the most deserved one out of these last ones he won. It's the one which I'll accept the most. The one which he won against Lewandowski, for example. What was that? Like, that was clear favoritism. This one, I'll accept it if Messi wins it because he won the World Cup. But Mbappe will win it for the simple reason being that the only reason why Mbappe could win it is winning Champions League. But if he wins Champions League, then Messi wins Champions League as well. And if he won the World Cup and the Champions League, then that's an automatic World Cup. Right, Fallon Smalling. Right, if you haven't already, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're new here, please subscribe. Throwing for them. To me, the goal is Maradona. Just watch him practicing with the ball. No one could replicate that. I agree. Maradona is definitely the GOAT. Maradona first. Then, in my opinion, but again, linking to what we were saying before, Messi and Ronaldo, I'm going to put them both together. Maradona, Messi and Ronaldo. And I can't comment on Pele. I really can't. I mean, not even my dad can comment on Pele. I'm not that I watched the Maradona play, but you know, to what I've heard, Maradona is the greatest of all time. I don't know where Pele lays, and I won't take responsibilities to put Pele in this because I haven't watched him, and I've barely ever watched clips of him play. I have watched clips of Maradona, so yeah. But you know, according to my grandfather, for example, who saw both Pele and Maradona, he thinks Pele is better than Maradona. See, football is this. Football is about opinions. There's no right or wrong answer. It's like history. If you can explain your opinion, then you're always right. That's like, to me, if someone says to me, Cruyff is the GOAT, the best player of all time, I respect that. Explain that to me, and I'll expect. You know, I'll simply. I won't say no. That's wrong. There is no right or wrong answer. Football is like this. Elsha goes. I'm really liking Bove in this game. We're kind of drifting away from the game by speaking about these big debates, but Bove, I'm really surprised about Bove. Good interception from, who is it? Who's that? Kumbula. And also wins a foul. Good move, good aggression. That's what Jose will want to see. Right, free kick, Nico to take it. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, it was a good free kick a few minutes ago. Ibanez back to Zalewski. Messi and Maradona similar skills, but Maradona was way stronger than Messi. It's debatable, but I don't see Pele winning a UEFA Cup and 2 Scudettos with that Napoli team. I'm genuinely not in a position to comment on Pele and Maradona too, so I won't say my opinions on these because I just didn't see them play. Right, will Tammy get subbed in? That's the question. I think Tammy needs to get subbed in. Tammy has to get back scoring. Tammy has to get back playing even. So yeah, there will also be a live watch along for what's our last friendly game again? Yeah, against Walwick, which is an early kickoff, the 22nd of December, which I believe is Thursday, at 4 p.m. Italian time, 3 p.m. UK time. So it's gonna be an early one. Gonna break up for my Christmas holidays on Wednesday, which is good. Chilik up front, wide, passes it to Nico. Tries to do something, then fights back. Cristante also fights back. When will Ollie start? Ollie's at the wheel, at the wheel. Ollie? Who's Ollie? Oh, hola, so backen. Bodo Glimt are letting go. So I mean, he's a Roma player. He just needs to end his contract with Bodo. So he'll start training with the team the 1st of January. So he won't be in Portugal. He will start training before the Bologna game. Good interception from Kumbula. If we can keep a clean sheet today, it would also be very much appreciated. Let's not forget Brazilian Ronaldo, Ronaldinho and Zidane. They're up there too. Again, didn't see them play. But from what I've heard, this is from what I've heard, Ronaldo or 9 is the best. Zidane and then Ronaldo. I mean, oh, great sprint from Nico here. From what I've heard, Ronaldinho is very similar to Neymar. Like, all he did was skills and skills and skills. And then, yeah. El Shaarawy. Ooh, that was a good idea. But good defending from CASA PIA. So yeah, from what I've heard, I mean, at least my dad says Ronaldo or 9 was the best out of the 3. Zidane was 2nd and Ronaldinho 3rd. But didn't see them play, so can't comment on them. This is so fun. I have to tell you this. It's about, it's hilarious. So, when I was younger, when I was like 6 years old, my cousins would always scare the freak out of me because they showed me these Ronaldinho cartoon images where Ronaldinho was drawn in a way where his mouth was massive and his teeth were insanely big. And this cartoon image of Ronaldinho, like with these massive teeth, like would appear on the computer, I would freak out as mad. The cartoon image of Ronaldinho, drawn by an artist with the big teeth, is the worst nightmare of my childhood. I'll see if I can find a picture. It's hilarious. They would scare me every single time. Ronaldinho. What can I type in? Ronaldinho cartoon big teeth. Let's see if it comes out. He had these massive ass teeth. Big teeth. Aha, there we go. It's so scary. Like, imagine, obviously, I was 6 years old. Didn't know crap about football. I thought this guy was like the protagonist of a horror movie. Look at this. It is hilarious, ladies and gentlemen. The artist which drew this is oh my days. This would freak me out every time. Look at that. That's so scary. I don't know why. I don't know why I found that scary, but that is traumatizing. Look at its teeth. Look at that. Like, that is a nightmare. Like, come on. Like, let's all be honest here. I mean, I'm still scared of this. If this thing appears in the middle of the night, I genuinely cry. Look at that. They prank me every time. But yeah, that was the worst nightmare ever when I was... Oh my days. Chulik heads it. Nico goes. Nico prepares the attack. And he's stopped. Holy cow. That is, it's, trust me, I would cry every single time. It's so scary. Right, it's a foul for CASA PIA. It's not a dangerous position though. But I mean, positive aspects of this game. I'm really liking Bove. I'm really liking El Shaarawy is adapting to his new position. I'm liking Cristante and the general. I mean, the defense kept solid. And Svilor still hasn't conceded, so yeah, good. All I would love to see now is Tammy to get subbed in and score. I think that would be the cherry on the cake tonight. I remember seeing that once. I think my brain tried to suppress that image. That was... It was nightmares. Nightmares over nightmares. That's why I used to cry, mommy. I ain't scared of the dark. I ain't scared of Ronaldinho. Right, free kick for them, half an hour to go. We've got a long time to go still. Cross in, bad free kick. Right, if you haven't already, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Click the red button down below. It really doesn't take much time and you don't know how much it supports me. So please do it if you haven't already. Svilor just needs 6-7 matches consecutively to show his worth, which isn't going to happen. Mancini. No, sorry, Ibanez. Bad pass there. Tactical foul from Chilik. Could have probably got him booked there. But it's a friendly game. No one gives an absolute crap. Right, free kick for them. Cross in. Smalling jumps as a unicorn in the sky to clear it away. Villar blocks it. I actually studied at CASA PIA school for a year a long time ago. I grew up in Lisbon. Nice. Lisbon is a beautiful city. I was there like 1 month ago. It was really nice. Oh, risky pass there from Chilik. Good. No. Yeah. Smalling. And Matic changes side to Zalewski. Zalewski can go here. Nico. The team was supporting Dybala yesterday. Dybala got congratulated by basically every single Roma player. He posted all of this in on his Instagram stories. Yeah. And the team was actually watching the final yesterday. There's a video of the team celebrating after Dybala's penalty on Instagram. Foul on Kumbula. Kumbula's mad. Kumbula's feisty here. Wants a big old fight with Godwin. Right, I think it's time for subs. Right, there we go. Just called them Tammy in and Spina in. So, yeah, these next 25 minutes are crucial for Tammy Abraham. Because Jose and Tammy both know that El Shaarawy has scored as a false nine position today. Tammy has to counterattack now. Because he has to get back scoring. I believe in you, Tammy. El Shaarawy out and Tammy in. And then Spina in. And I think it's Zalewski out, who is coming from the World Cup and definitely is the one who needs the most of breaks. Has also said no to holidays after the World Cup to get back with Mourinho as soon as possible. So he's the only one in this team which is justifiable with a break. With a substitution. So, yeah, Zalewski out. Oh, I just hope Tammy gets back scoring. He just needs it. Apparently he's been following a new diet, a new meditation routine, a new detox routine in the Maldives with his big old girlfriend a few days ago, a few weeks ago, last week. So let's see if that new routine is giving its fruits. They have a substitution too. No idea who it is though. Smalling. Back to Ibanez. Roma have a world champion. Roma do have a world champion. Paulino. Roma soon will be champions too. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'd be happy with a little Coppa Italia trophy too this season. Spina. Spina wasn't Spina played. Spina got injured. I think the few days before the Ludogorets game, so it's been actually quite a few months since Spina got back playing. We just need Gini and Dybala back now, and then we're a complete team. And hopefully this Pellegrini injury isn't too massive. Nico uses his physique there. It's a foul though. It's a foul. Bit too aggressive. Bad shot from CASA PIA. Right, I'm reading. It's nothing concrete. It's nothing big. But I'm reading that Juventus and Roma are thinking of a potential swap deal between Korsdorp and De Scio. Don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. But again, it's just come out. It's nothing major. Just an idea. We'll see if that situation evolves in these next couple of days. Smalling. Bove. I'm in love with Bove. He has played so well today. Wide to Nico. Nico. Tammy probably wanted it. It'll be a tough fight for Europa and Coppa Italia. It will. It really will. $20 minutes to go. Ibanez to Cristante. I mean, to be honest, we've been pretty solid today in defense. I don't remember one single chance CASA PIA had. So yeah, if we can keep a clean sheet against Walwick too and score more goals maybe, it'd be great. Great tackle, great from Nico. Bove changes side very well. Onto Spina. Spina, that's his typical thing. Ooh, gets stopped though. Good aggression from Spina. Tries to get it back. Tammy puts that pressure. Tammy fights to get it back. But great move from CASA PIA. Let's see some statistics about CASA PIA, shall we? Let's see who we actually faced tonight. Because I didn't know about their existence since they played us. Let's see. Let's go on transfer market. Right, CASA PIA. They changed goalkeeper, by the way. They are, yeah, they have changed. Right, their goal scorer is Godwin. Foul. Cristante became the captain after Pellegrini out. Not that we care, but yeah. So yeah, they're Kumbula fouls someone. To be honest with you, our friendly games are always very aggressive. I like this because it highlights the spirit of the team, and our spirit lately has been very low. So the fact that the team is fighting in a friendly game is good. Like, I mean, like fighting, like tackles, fights with the other managers, with the other players. Sorry. So yeah, right. That was the only statistic which I could find. Free kick. Right, it's a counter-attack. Terrible free kick. Tammy wants it. Nico gives it to Tammy. Ooh, good move from Tammy there. Tammy gets almost dragged down and wins a throw-in. I think this World Cup break was very useful for it was water in the desert for us. It was just gold to our eyes. We needed this so much. So much. Also, good game from Nico today. Chilik, good pass. I'm seeing more fast passes. Is this revolutionary? Chilik tries to shoot. Who do we have on the bench? Do they take shooting lessons? That is the question. Genie is also recovering and hope Tammy finds his form soon. Hopefully. The Tammy bracket is the most delicate bracket because Tammy is the one who scores the goals. So, who has to score the goals. So, if he doesn't get his form back, we'll score less and less and less. Ooh, Nico, good pass to Tammy, a bit wide. Tammy. Back to Matic. It's offside. Nico's offside. Nico's exhausted. Good move from CASA PIA. Smalling. And also wins the throw-in. Chris Smalling. Where did I put my pen? Where the hell did my pen go? You know when things just vanish? Right, let's do this. Tammy tries to put that pressing. Right. Tammy again is playing two. Shomurodov in two, by the way. Nico out and Shomurodov in. Tammy is playing too wide. There has been a massive position change from last season. One, he's playing too deep. Not in this game, just in general. For now, in this season, he has been playing too deep. And second of all, I think he's also been playing too wide. Deep and wide equals no goals. What a class move from Smalling. It's been a pretty boring second half. Pretty boring match, I'd say. Good header from Tammy. Shomurodov back to Tammy. Good move with his feet. Smalling. But yeah, Portugal is great. I mean, speaking about with Conte, Lisbon before, really enjoyed it there. It's a really cool country. I love the weather of the country. I love, I mean, coming from Italy, the food isn't the best, obviously, but what I did absolutely love was the pastel de natas. They were divine. And yeah, I visited Lisbon, then we visited some, like, Faro, was it called? Faro? Yeah, Faro. And then a quick, like, small visit. No, not a quick visit, like, our hotel was in Cascais. Throw in for them. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a fun country, it is. Plus, I think Lisbon is an original capital city. You see, there are a lot of capital cities in Europe which, you know, are fairly similar, especially the northern ones. Stockholm, Copenhagen, Amsterdam. I know they're all different, but, you know, they do all resemble pretty much the same thing. Maybe not Amsterdam. Berlin. I went to Berlin. Really cool city. Loved it there. Yeah. I really want to go to Vienna. Vienna's another one which I really want to see. But yeah, I think the southern capital cities are definitely original. Rome. The weather, I would imagine Italy is the same, if not better. I mean, yeah, Italy. The weather, I'm not joking here. It's what, the 20th of December? 20th of December. Last week in Italy, you basically went round with a jumper, just a jumper. It's wrong. Like Christmas with this, I mean, it's not hot, but it's not cold at all. At all. Right, match is almost done. If we can try and nick another one, I'd be quite happy. And speaking about Genie before, apparently Genie is aiming to be back playing towards the end of January, which means it means that matches to play without Genie, according to this schedule, would be. Let me quickly get the matches which we still have to play without Genie, if everything goes to plan with this schedule, would be Roma-Bologna, Milan-Roma, shite. Roma-Fiorentina is another bad one. Spezia-Roma. And the 29th of January is Napoli-Roma. So it's the second round of... we lost the first one 1-0. So, yeah. That really puts to mind... Genie could be back with that game. Obviously, maybe not starting, but... January is a very tough month, ladies and gentlemen. We have got some massive games. I was not expecting this. I didn't remember the calendar, actually. We've got Milan, Fiorentina, Napoli. And then we've got the first round of the Coppa Italia, which is against Genoa. And it's the 12th of January. Wow. January is going to be... It's going to be a tough one. Napoli, Milan, Fiorentina, Bologna, and Genoa. And then February we've got Europa League back. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough second half of the season, but I can't wait till it gets back going. All right, 5 minutes to go. Roma players are too defensive. I live now in London. We just had -8. You see, I don't think I ever experienced -8 in Italy. Like in Rome. I have experienced -8 outside of Rome, but in Rome, never. To me, Roma players are too slow. I agree with you. Roma players are too slow, but I'm actually going to add, this game, I know it's a friendly game, but this game, big statement here, has been the game out of all the games we played this season where I've seen most vertical fast passes. It's good. Maybe, I know we're playing CASA PIA, but maybe it means there is tactical change. I don't know. I don't think this friendly game was... When it comes to intensity, I don't think... I definitely wasn't expecting this. It was still quite a slow game, but if you compare this to the other games, I think I think it's definitely better. But again, it's a friendly game, so the most important thing is that we have to do that in big games. I don't care about CASA PIA. Ibanez. Oh my days. It's a foul on Ibanez. When Ibanez starts running sometimes, you're like, how do you stop him? Right, Smalling. Shomurodov. Good pass with his chest to Bove. Kicks it too long. Right, they go here. One last chance maybe for them. 88th minute. Hopefully it's not going to be too massive added time. Smalling heads it away. Smalling falls. Smalling falls on the ground. Bounces. Looks pretty painful there. Right, he's back up. I think he just fell. This is the first clean sheet for Villar. Oh god, I shouldn't have jinxed this. Let's see if he can keep it. I mean, he hasn't done much today, let's be honest. CASA PIA have done barely anything. Not that we've created much more, but we're winning and they are losing. Let's see how much added time. Tammy, good pressing there. Tries to force an error. Tammy wins it back. I'm liking this spirit. Spina. 2 minutes of added time, ladies and gentlemen. Bove. Wide. To Shomurodov. Foul. Free kick. And it's one last chance. Good move there from Shomurodov. Good on him. Tammy to score with his head. Bove's taking this. No Volpato, no Vigna, no Korsdorp, no Kamara. No game time for them today. They will definitely start against Walwick on Thursday, in my opinion. Bad free kick from Bove. Smalling's on the floor. I hope it. What a move from Tammy. Wins a foul. Great move from Tammy, but Smalling is on the floor. I hope it's cramps. I hope it's cramps, ladies and gentlemen. I just hope it's not. I think it's when he landed. Tammy's gonna take this. Right, you know, he's back up. It's definitely cramps then. The match is gonna end after this free kick. Tammy to take this. Imagine he scores. Very bad free kick. Nice. Right, it's the end. I liked how Tammy got in though. He was absolutely everywhere. He just has to get back scoring. That's what Tammy lacks, because he's good with his feet, you know, with the dribbles and stuff. He has to get back scoring. But Roma actually get back winning in a friendly game, but who cares? We get back winning, which is important for a process of rehabilitation, let's call it. I hope you enjoyed the return of live watch-alongs. I will go live on Thursday for our last friendly game of this Portugal tour against Warwick at 4 p.m. Italian time, 3 p.m. UK time. And yeah, come back. It's a process, ladies and gentlemen. If you're all true fans here, this is a process. And I know these are friendly games, but these friendly games are important to get the rhythm back, to get the games back, and all of that. So 1-0 today. El Shaarawy scores with a good, lovely assist from Matic. I will catch you tomorrow with more news. And if you haven't already, please make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to try and win 2 tickets for the Roma against Salzburg game in the Europa League, all you need to do is click the link in the live chat over there, pinned on top, and follow the instructions of that little clip. So, yeah. We've been back for like 5 days. This is definitely... It's definitely a process, ladies and gentlemen. The World Cup definitely broke a rhythm, but also gave us a breather. We had needed a breather. So yeah, I enjoyed today's stream. Good debates about Ronaldo, about Messi and Ronaldo, about Roma in general. So I enjoyed the show. Thanks for everyone for tuning in, and I will speak to you soon. Good night and take care. Simon out.